The Amazon rainforest canopy is a chaotic, multi-layered maze. Millions of branches, vines, and leaves overlap so tightly that the sunlight struggles to even reach the forest floor. In the avian world, massive size usually comes with a strict physical requirement. You need wide open airspace to move. Giant raptors, like the Andean condor, rely on uninterrupted thermal currents rolling off mountainous terrain to support their heavy frames in flight. But hidden inside the shadows of the Amazon is a predator with a 2-meter wingspan that hunts entirely within this claustrophobic tangle. Meet the Harpy Eagle. The very existence of a bird this heavy operating inside a dense forest defies standard aerodynamics. It requires an impossible biological balance, combining the raw power of a giant predator with the micro-agility of a much smaller bird. Finding prey in this environment means looking through thousands of tiny, overlapping visual obstructions. The eagle anchors itself to a high branch and simply waits, scanning the shifting leaves for the slightest irregularity. Its visual resolution is several times sharper than a human's, allowing it to pinpoint micro-movements from hundreds of meters away in deep shadow. It is looking for small, fast-moving primates, or well-camouflaged sloths. These mammals are highly adapted to the canopy, navigating the branches with a secure home field advantage. But spotting a monkey is only step one. The true engineering marvel is how the eagle closes that distance before the target can vanish into the foliage. This diagram shows the geometric trade-offs in avian wing shape. While soaring birds have long, slender profiles, the Harpy Eagle is built with noticeably shorter, broader wings. By sacrificing the ability to glide efficiently over long distances, this broad shape maximizes surface area to generate immediate, explosive lift from a standstill. Extending behind those broad wings is an exceptionally long tail, acting as a crucial aerodynamic rudder. It allows the bird to execute sharp pivots and rapid decelerations without stalling out. When the eagle drops from its perch, it converts gravity into kinetic speed, banking violently through the clutter of tree trunks and sweeping vines. It operates entirely like a biological guided missile, engineered specifically to exploit the tight, unforgiving spatial constraints of the rainforest. The ambush ends with a massive transfer of blunt force. The eagle strikes its target at full speed, instantly locking down with its talons. To understand the mechanical capability here, consider that these razor-sharp claws are actually larger and thicker than those of a full-grown grizzly bear. Building and fueling such a specialized biological weapon comes at an enormous caloric and temporal cost. Raising just a single offspring to independence requires a Harpy Eagle pair to invest months of intense hunting, constantly ferrying food to a slow-growing chick. Because so much time and energy are concentrated into one chick, the population grows incredibly slowly. They exist on the thinnest of evolutionary margins, relying entirely on vast, undisturbed territories to sustain their numbers. By constantly hunting monkeys and sloths, the Harpy Eagle functions as a keystone species, a predator that naturally controls populations of plant-eating mammals, which maintains the structural health of the entire forest. But industrial-scale deforestation is shrinking that ancient domain, replacing endless green canopy with ash and clearing. This creates a biological trap. The Harpy Eagle is so perfectly tuned for navigating the deep architecture of the jungle that it cannot adapt to hunt in open, fragmented landscapes. Furthermore, the targeted logging of massive, centuries-old emergent trees instantly eliminates the only structures strong enough to support their massive nests. The decline of the Harpy Eagle removes a load-bearing pillar from the Amazon. Without them to regulate the canopy grazers, the intricate balance of the ecosystem begins to unravel. Extreme evolutionary specialization allows a predator to dominate its environment with absolute precision, but when that environment vanishes, that perfection becomes a fatal vulnerability.